Hi, I'm Daniel Sturridge and you're watching Redmen TV.
Let's do our season predictions then. Okay, top 7 predictions. Mike, do you want to go through yours for me?
Yeah, top 7. Chelsea will win the league. Arsenal will finish 2nd. Liverpool will finish 3rd.
Oh!
Man United will finish 4th. City will finish 5th.
Wow.
Tottenham 6th. And West Ham 7th.
West Ham? Under Bilic? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Dimitri Payet is going to be a great signing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Bottom, do you want me to bottoms or?
We'll come to bottoms in a sec. Dad, what do you reckon?
I think it's the same top 7 as last season. And the only query, I think Chelsea will win the league, is where we finish. And we'll either struggle to get in the top 7 or we'll be fighting in the top 4, depending on how we go early on.
Okay. That was
3rd or 4th for us if we do well.
okay. Kind of nondescript, that's fine. You've left that open. It's a bit more vague. I wanted this far more clear cut, but that's fine.
Colours to the
What
mast.
have you written,
John?
Chelsea, City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Spurs, Southampton.
There we go.
Okay. Arsenal to win the league. Because of Petr Cech. Over Chelsea, City, Liverpool to finish 4th, United 5th, Spurs 6th, Stoke 7th.
Stoke, who lost their first game so heavily.
They show their character in the squad by coming back. I think people will be surprised by Stoke this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Just hope after Sunday.
After Sunday.
Just following it. So I
think they can well and truly throw that tag
I've
of
heard a lot of people
the long ball team out now.
tipping Palace to make a bit of a top half.
Well, let's go. I'll go through mine. I absolutely agree with Chris. I think this is Arsenal's year. I think it's Arsenal. Arsenal win the title or bust this year. I think it's got to be. They've been building this squad. They did all the. They built the stadium. They cleared the debt. They can buy the players they want to buy. They fixed the problem that they've had since David Seaman left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And although periodically Lane was all right, Petr Cech is an absolute worldie of a sign, and just you can't be underestimated just having how good a solid goalkeeper is. Particularly, you saw all that stuff around the Community Shield. How he's been telling the squad that we're winning silverware and we're going to do all this, and we're going to beat Chelsea and all this kind of stuff. Inspires more from the players. Having title winners in your team is a very good thing. So I think it's Arsenal, and if not, Wenger's out on his ear because it's about time, and Arsenal Fan TV is going to be filled with people kicking off left, right and centre, which is going to be amazing. Chelsea's 2nd by default. I don't think Chelsea are going to focus on the league this season. I think he's going to focus on the Champions League. I think they'll be there because they're good, but I think it'll depend on Costa, because I think Falcao is absolutely, no one thinks, there's nothing to say Falcao is going to have a good season. Remy didn't look as good as he should be, in the Charity Shield. Diego Costa's a go-to guy, but if he doesn't play, we saw last season and we saw Chelsea the season before. If you haven't got a go-to 20 plus a goal season
to first with the addition of Costa and
fabulous, but yeah, just having a 20 plus goal season strike is the difference, I think, between being amazing and not. So that'll teach that one. I've gone for City 3rd because I think Sterling's going to be amazing for them, and I think if Aguero stays fit, they've got enough. They've got more than enough to be there.
The one thing with City people seem to forget though, it's Pellegrini is definitely leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah,
I think they wanted him to. I think
so.
They're Klopp, aren't they?
It's whether you're going to get the players. The players are going to, he's off.
Yeah. It's a potentially.
He's still got company who's rubbish at the moment. He's gone right off the ball. He's got no partner.
Yeah.
Yaya still doesn't look interested.
Yeah, they haven't fixed their midfield at all.
Yeah.
I think they could. I've got them as 3rd, but I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped out the top 4 to like 6th or 7th either.
Again, it's going to be dependent on the fitness of Aguero for me, and whether they can get anything out of Boney. You know what I mean? Whether they can turn him into the.
Especially they just sold Zeko as well, haven't they?
So, but I think it's still in David Silva, Raheem Sterling, Sergio Aguero.
That's they're a class actor. If they get it right, they'll be really difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. I've gone for us in 4th because, fuck, am I putting Liverpool outside the top 4? This is a Redmen TV. Welcome, hello, get used to it. But you're right. I could look. To be fair, I could. I'm a massive optimist. I always have been. Last season, the season before, basically nearly killed. That's stone dead. But I'm back, and you know what? It's a ludicrous thing to say, but I don't think the title. I think we should go into the season thinking anything's possible. So I'm not saying I think Liverpool could finish higher than 4th, but if it goes tits up, we can finish loads lower than it. I've got Man United in 5th. because, again, for the same reason as I think we could be in the top 4, I look at them and think there's a groundswell of disappointment. You know, it's bubbling under at Man United. People don't like Van Gaal, they don't like the way he's done things. They seem to have drank the Kool-Aid that Di Maria is the reason Di Maria didn't make it at Man United is because it's all his fault. Not the fact that Van Gaal couldn't get the best out of what was Real Madrid's basically second best player the season before, or joint second with Gareth Bale. But you know, I think they are, with the money they've spent and the players they've got in, they should be amazing this season. But I think he got lucky last season.
He's also upset some of the players by his treatment of Valdez, hasn't he? Apparently, because he's sent him off to the under-21s.
So there you go. They
are kit out of the locker and all sorts.
They are a potential meltdown waiting to happen, and I really, of course, I do. I really hope that happens. They could happen. They could be a massive. Look, Man United, kind of like us, kind of like City. This is true a lot around the top 4. Man United should be challenging for the title this season.
With the money they've spent, definitely.
Absolutely. Why? They've got no excuse not to challenge for the title. Absolutely not.
No defence.
They've got no forwards.
Yeah, but that's no excuse. They've got no excuse.
No, they should have fixed it.
They've spent that money. Totally they've sold Van Persie. If they don't buy someone else in to replace that, it's their own fucking fault.
They will.
Yeah, exactly. They will. But this is the point: is that they've got the money there. They've had the manager in for a full season. They've got that continuity now. He's brought the players in he wants. There's no more doubt about that. They should absolutely be back up to where they are. And you know what? I don't think they will be. And I think even if they start to struggle, the pressure from their fans is going to build all season and it'll be delicious.
Who's next?
6th for Spurs, because why not?
Oh, same top 6 exactly so far. I think you haven't got Stoke then.
Crystal Palace.
So.
I think they've signed really well. I think Kabai's a hell of a signing for them. They're slowly beginning that metamorphosis into like a good quality side. They love Pardew. They've got a boss fan base. Yeah, good luck to Crystal Palace this season. But it could. I was actually looking at it thinking could be Southampton, but I think they'll fade because of all the early games this season. Could be West Ham, but I think Bilic is going to absolutely fuck them up.
Yeah, I think it's a good manager. Like.
I don't wait.
But no one's got the Ev then.
Nobody's got the Ev.
Where are they?
Just wait.
Where are they?
Peds in the other room. Wherever I gotta finish.
Well, they haven't done anything. They haven't bought anything. They just keep standing still. They're both Delafeu back, haven't they?
Yeah.
So where are they different from 2 years ago?
No. You know? They've basically upgraded Darren Gibson for Tom Cleverley.
Yeah.
They've upgraded a shit former Man United player for a slightly better Man United player. Yeah, there you go. There's the top 7. This season's going to be mad because if you just look at Liverpool, I'm dead optimistic. I think we've got we've got far better tools to succeed than we had last season anyway, whether we're quite to emulate the success of the season before. So in isolation, focus on Liverpool, it's great. And then I look at the other teams that are like finished above us last season, and when you look at it on paper, there's absolutely no way Liverpool can get into the top 4. Absolutely no way.
Yes,
But football's fucking magic. Football's amazing. You've got to go out and beat the teams that are put in front of you. Yada, yada, yada. Fucking Liverpool can absolutely do it. Have that. There you go. We're stopping. We're cutting you off, as you should know we do, because we've been doing this to you all pre-season. If you just come back for the new season and you don't know what's going on, I'm sorry. This is the new world order. If you want to watch the full show, go to the redmentv.com. We're discussing loads of every single aspect, looking ahead to the brand new season, from the players that have gone out to the players that have come in, who we think are going to be the stars of the season, from the new signings, from the players who were there from last season and prior to that as well, from the youth players, what are our expectations for the season, etc, etc. It's amazing. It's well in excess of an hour long. It's a fantastic special show. It's completely free for a month. Go and check it out. I'll annotate to it at the end of the video right now. Chris, if we bought no one else, are you contented with the options that we have available?
Content is a good word, yeah. I'd be content. I wouldn't be... I think there's still room for at least a left back, and if Rodgers isn't sure on a centre back. So that's what I really want to see. And I like Lucas, so but I could still enter a conversation about the defensive midfielder actually.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Left back, definitely.